gonna wait for just a second to be like, you know what, I'm gonna give it like a little bit to go live, but fuck it, we here. What's up, everybody? How's it going? What is going on? Shit. What? How? What? Fuck, where's my brain at? What'd you think of that fucking video? Any thoughts, comments,
It's
concerns? Oh
halftime.
shit! I don't need none of that. Thoughts, comments, concerns. Hold up, let me just pop out the chat on my computer really quick because I don't know. Gotta just pop out the chat, you know. Gotta make sure that I can read everybody's stuff. Fuck. I feel like a noob right now. Okay, here it is. Pop out chat. Boop. All right, guys. If I can fucking keep my shit under control. Yo, what's up with all the sad faces, bro? Goddamn, you? How's it going, guys? Merge here. How's my voice right now? Because usually I have a microphone when I go live, but it's in the room. I can go get it if you want, but I just want to know if am I coming through clear? You know, is what we talking about here? Is it good? Or do I just need to fucking yell every time I talk just so people can understand what's going on? Oh, you're coming through clear, my fucking dude. Thank you, yes. Thank you. So let's get down to business really quick. That video, what did you guys think? Did you like it? Because I'll be honest, when I started writing it, I didn't expect it to be a part two, but at the same time, I did not plan on wanting to have like a 20-30 minute video out there. So appreciate you, yes. So that's the reason why I kind of was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna make this shit into a two-parter because I was thinking about maybe a three-parter, but I'm like, definitely just a two-parter. Because I'm gonna be completely honest with you, for a lot of people who've been following the channel, I'll be honest, guys, at this very moment in time, right now, I don't know what I'm gonna even talk about for the next video, for the part two for that video. Like I know it's gonna have to deal with something. Like I want to have, like that little unlikely alliances deal. I wanted to kind of make things a little bit more gray. Like I don't know, fucking breaking, maybe making Hank and Walter team up after the fact that he found, basically making like Hank finding out that Walter is Heisenberg during season 4, so that way Walter and Hank can team up because hey, the enemy of my enemy is my friend type shit, and we killed Jesse somewhere in the middle of all that. You know what I mean? Because I don't know, like I wanted to be something that I don't really do all, like I just want to get more creative with it because I read someone's comment. I can't really remember who exactly said it, but someone said that my videos are starting to be formulaic. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I kind of get it. So when I read that, and hey, comments, they're comments, so what can you really do? But for me, I'm like, you know what? If one person felt that way, then I'm pretty sure more than one person also felt that way. And I don't want to be the person to kind of being like a one-trick pony where it's like, yeah, make a fucking dark ending and then everyone dies. Okay, here's another video. Make a dark ending, then everyone fucking dies. Okay, then another ending. Make a dark ending and everyone dies. Huh. You know what I mean? I don't want to make it I don't want to make it like that. So I'm going to be a bit more I'm just going to be a bit more selective and take a little bit more time when making some of these videos because yeah, I want them all to be feel different because I think I got like I didn't really do a count, but 70 maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's me kind of like highballing it, but I think I made like 70 videos, like 70 what ifs. So they're bound to be some overlap, but I still want them all to be fresh and original because, hey, they're just like anthology series, basically like a break. Like, I feel like my videos are the kind of videos you would show somebody if you were like, hey, you like Breaking Bad? I like Breaking Bad. Let's check this shit out. Or if you want to show someone Breaking Bad for the very first time, you just show them one of my videos and you're just like, that shit happened? Then you show them the actual Breaking Bad series and they're just like, fuck, I don't know what to believe. Like something along those lines. So for So, I'm gonna do a little bit more diligent when I'm writing some of my scripts, just because I want it all to feel different. I want it all to feel new, feel fresh, and all that good shit. Um, but thank you, everybody. I'm very happy that you guys enjoyed the video. I'm very happy that you guys enjoyed this recent video. I wasn't really gonna do a live, but I just kind of figured, hey, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I got the time now. I got some time, so I want to, spend as much time as I can with you guys. Hang out, chill, vibe, all that good shit, as much as we can. Because again, I am moving, so that did afford me some time. I got time in certain areas and not in other areas. So hey, I want to just spend the time with the people in the highest verse, the ones who support the content, and just give them a different side of me that they don't really see in my videos. So just to let everybody know, let's see. I don't really have a structure for my lives and shit, so I'm just gonna say it like this. As far as my time goes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody who's listening in the chat right now, just to let you guys know, I live in the great state of North Carolina, which resides inside the United States of America. Within the past few months, things have transpired the way you don't want them to transpire in the country that you live in. And me being that I have a wife and a daughter, I want to make sure that they're, I don't know, protected and, safe in the city, in the country that they're in. So it's been with a heavy heart, I'm gonna be leaving the country soon. I'm gonna be leaving, going far, 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 far as fuck away from here. Because hey, I don't want to get political or anything like that. But let's just say, hey, I'm gonna go in for a new beginning with my beautiful family. And that's happening on April 29th. And as you can imagine, when you're moving countries, there's not a lot of shit that you can really bring with you, because shit's expensive to transport, but also fuck, you got to get rid of a lot of shit. So as I kind of just take my camera and you guys just swivel around my fucking office, you'll see that I just have two boxes there, a little cat bed for my cat, because shit, how the fuck you got a cat bed, but the cat's right there, but the bed is way over here. Oh, and also I'm filling in holes and shit like that. Hey yo, when I'm filling in some like nails and shit like that as well. So yeah. Thanks, bro. Thanks, yes, for talking about my really empty room. I mean, thank you. It is nice, but at the end of the day, it's not shit in here. So it's one of those things where it's like, yo, I got all that shit just gone. You know, I did not sell my PS5. I got a PS5, but I did not sell it. I just packed that shit up. So anybody who wants to play me in Marvel Rivals and all the other shit, you're gonna have to wait till May until I get my shit back set up, because sacrifices needed to be made. But being that I'm moving to another country, as I got to downsize and throw away a lot of shit, and obviously I got a lot of people that I'm talking to, a lot of moving parts in this situation. So for me, I don't really have as much time as I wanted to. Which country? I'll say Albania, motherfucker. But I don't really have a lot of time like I used to. So I'll take it in stride. But this right here is a whole process. I've never been through this process, but fuck, man, it is I don't like it. It bothers. It's just. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll be okay once I'm actually there. But hold on, what? Why the fuck? Dude, I don't fucking know about YouTube emojis. But I'm just moving there. So once I'm moved over there and I'm safe and like situated, literally after like 2 days, we back in business. I'll probably even do a live the day I leave, and then another live the day I land and get situated. Just so keep everyone updated on the life and times of Merge Productions and stuff like that. I'm actually considering making another channel, actually, because I love doing the Breaking Bad content. I really do, and I'm not going to take that away from me. That's not going anywhere, because that's how we met. But I'm also just kind of in the process of wanting to make another channel where I can actually go live and do the whole picture in picture and do some commentary on like Twitter posts or viral shit and stuff like that. Because I got a lot of stuff to say, guys, and a lot of stuff isn't not necessarily Breaking Bad content and stuff like that. I think that's pretty reasonable. It's like, hey, this is my business channel, and then I'm gonna have my personal channel where I really get loose. You know what I mean? Where I talk some shit. But that's gonna be in the future and stuff like that. So that is my future plans. Hold up, what? Have you thought about doing other shows? Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I have thought about doing other shows, and I'm gonna be in the world. Excuse me. The world and the comment section has let me know that there are so many shows: The Walking Dead, The Sopranos, Dexter, fucking. I had more in my head, but I just forgot. But you get the point, you know. Like and I'm gonna be honest. Like I will make it a point. I will make it a point. I will make it a point to definitely start watching The Sopranos. Because if I'm going to branch off to other shows, guys, it starts very slow. Maybe not Sopranos then, because I want to find, like, if I'm going to do a what if on anything, I want it to be a very limited series or like one season, if anything. Like, one show that I wanted to do, but I'm not probably going to make this into a video, like, not. It's gonna be more so like a video rant kind of deal, but at the same time, maybe a review. Is that show Your Honor? You know, the one with Bryan Cranston that literally everyone in the world, including me, thought that Bryan Cranston was gonna return as Heisenberg in some weird way, but oh shit, we got Bryan Cranston over here. He's playing another fucking role as some guy. Oh god! And season one, if anyone ever like, let me see some. I don't fucking know. Let me see some hearts in the chat if you guys watched Your Honor season 1 and 2. Anybody? If you anybody who watched the show Your Honor with Bryan Cranston, his son, and so Hector. No, Hector. Fuck, what's his name? His real name, Mark Mongolis. The dude who played Hector Salamanca. He was actually in the show too. So if that influences you to watch it, by all means. Um. Yep. I'm gonna talk about Invincible in just a second. But as far as Your Honor goes, guys, I watched that show and I was like, bro, that fucking show right there. Season one, I felt like it needed a few tweaks, but it would have been great and it could have been great as a standalone season. Season two, on the other hand, kind of feels like, well, we did make season one. We might as well make season two. Like, that's legitimately what it felt like, because it like the show was done. Like in season one, the show was fucking done. But in season two, it's like, haha, we brought him back, and now Bryan Cranston has a beard. Bro, wait, really? Like, they didn't really have to do that. So I have a lot of stuff to say about that show in particular. That, you know, it's not really gonna be a what if. It's just very gonna be a rant where I kind of probably be a long video, but it's probably gonna be something where I just rant through it, where it's just like, because you know, it had so much promise and expectation and stuff. Like, man, it was really compelling. And then at a certain point, you kind of forget about characters. You kind of even felt like the show forgot about the characters, and it just kind of all fell apart, in my opinion, because season two, I guess it's over. I don't think there's anything left in it, but. Yeah, but as far as other shows like Dexter and all this other stuff, I have a feeling I'll get around to it. I may honestly start some fucking goals or something like that. Be like, yo, donate $300 or whatever the case is, and it's being watched. I'm gonna fucking binge that shit in the night. You know, something along those lines. But just right now, I just don't have. My attention span is not where it used to be, man. And let me tell you right now, I know some shows, especially The Walking Dead, I'll never watch The Walking Dead. I'm letting you know right now, guys, if you're expecting me to watch The Walking Dead, I think there's somebody else who does what if videos on Walking Dead. Watch that person. They're better at it. They know the show better than I ever could, and they watched it. So follow that person, whoever that person may be. But yeah, so as far as other shows, I'll get around to it. That's it's just I got shit going on, man. I'm sorry, I got a lot of stuff going on. As far as shows that I have watched recently, just to rattle some shit off really quick. Invincible season 3, I loved it. I thought it was fucking awesome. My favorite fucking who's this? No, my favorite part of watching Invincible season 3, I have two scenes that I love. Well, just honestly, just in the finale, because I can go on for days talking about the Invincible War, or what happened to Rex, or fucking Oliver killing the Mulder twins. I'm assuming that everyone's seen it, by the way. I'm sorry, spoiler, non-spoiler, whatever the case is. But you know what I mean? Like, I can talk about that shit for days. But my two favorite parts, I swear, I gotta fucking stand up for this shit, because my first favorite part is when Conquest fucking threw Mark like 20 miles left or whatever the case is, and Mark's like, ugh, oh god, and you see the animation kind of fucking glue up and shit. Like, the animation is something serious. Like, I love that shit. But you see, you see it, Mark's like, oh, Oh God! And then you kind of fucking see the ground shaking, and you see Conquest coming, and he just puts his hand up. Stop! Stop! Oh God! For the love of God, please, just give me a second. You listen to me. And Conquest just fucking grabs him by the head and just, are you fucking crazy? Like that shit. Like that shit was my fate. I was on the floor rolling because that shit was so funny because I don't think I think I think if anyone, if you're in a fight with any, first of all, if you're in a fight with a random stranger, if you say stop, I'm pretty sure the fight's gonna be over. But in this situation, he was like, please stop. I just need to breathe. Holy fuck. He's like, no. And then he fucking grabbed him. Oliver came in, thought he was doing something, got his ass fucking rocked. Oh my God. It was beautiful. And my second favorite part of that whole episode is, I mean, yeah, you can talk about how Mark headbutted Conquest to death, or all this other shit, or the Adam Eve, going ham on him. There's a specific part in that section that I really like. When Adam when Adam Eve suited up and fucking turned into the fucking Power Ranger or whatever the case is, and she got all armored up and stuff, and Conquest just ripped that shit off. Legs, arms, shoulders, chest, then finally the head. And then it was like he just looked at her, and then he fucking, he punched her so hard, half of her fucking face lifted off of her skin. Like, I couldn't even comprehend how, like, the fact that he, like, like he impaled her with his hand and stuff like that when he did that. I wasn't blown away by that as much as I was with the fucking, like, half of her face was gone. And you hear her try to struggle to talk and shit like that. Well, okay, I got another favorite part. And I swear, I love Mark Grayson, I love Invincible, everything like that. But I'm pretty sure you probably seen it on the fucking internet. But when 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 he's holding Adam Eve and he's just crying, say so, help! I need you, say so, please. And I feel like at that point in time, granted Cecil was gonna help, but I feel like at that point in time, Cecil would have flashed back to fucking episode 2 of season 3 when Mark fucking had him by the neck. It was like, I will fucking kill you. Like, and then he strangled him to the point where he actually had a bruise around his neck as well. So it'd be one of those things where it's like, I need you, Cecil. And Cecil's just like, shit. But he did some dumb shit by fucking keeping Conquest alive. There's that as well. So, but yeah, season 3 of Invincible, awesome. Can't wait for the fucking problematic scene to happen with the Nissa and the Viltrumite War and all the other shit. So can't wait. Really excited. Apparently it's gonna come out every February. So oh my, that is just a +1.5 right there. Yeah, so that's my thoughts on Invincible season 3. Great show, shitty animation, but what can you do? You can't really. It doesn't really make sense because the Amazon TV, the show with the fucking the company with the most money in the fucking planet, can't make a what what, it's been done to death. So that is my thoughts on Invincible. Let me just take a quick look at my chickadee chat really quick. Who is Unwanted Ghost? Yeah, I would say he was like Nappa from Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, Sailor Moon. Yeah, I seen that as well, bro. Power. I like to see. I really enjoyed the Powerplex scene. Um, Not only for the fact that it was played by Jesse Pinkman, but it was nice. But it was also like, fuck, yo, you just feel bad for this man. Like every time he's on screen and talking, like the part with the title card sequence when he kept just saying Invincible. I mean, that's gonna go down in history. But like, you just hear him talking and screaming, and he's just like, "Oh fuck, he fucking killed his wife and kid, and then he blamed Invincible for it." And it's just like, I didn't do shit. It was great. Like, and I just hearing him talk too. It's hard not to see Jesse Pinkman. Like, man, no, this guy's fucking. Fuck, yo, what would this shit look like in live action? Like that's the only thought that came to mind every time I heard him talk. What would this look like in live action? How would Aaron Paul look with that suit? He'd probably look good. I'm not gonna lie. He'd probably look like a legit superhero with that shit on. But I don't know. Like I thought it was a very goated. It was very goated. Um, what else? As far as just to kind of give everyone just to kind of just switch gears really quick or downshift really quick because we're going to talk about some more what if shit just for a second. I have my April Fool's video planned. Right now it is April 24th. I have the shit recorded. I just need to edit it and then edit the video. Then it's posted. So I'm pretty sure after this live, I'm gonna eat some shit, probably smoke some weed, and then and then I'm gonna go ahead and start editing that April 1st video because I really like it. I'm trying to figure out, did I leave that shit? No, I did not. I was about to say, did I leave pause? Did I leave that shit on a fucking cliffhanger? No, I didn't. And by the way, just let everyone know because hey, it's a lot of you guys in here today, so fuck it. And just to let you guys know, it is going to be the April Fool's What If of drum roll, please. Oh no, fuck. It's gonna be what if Howard killed Lalo? Ah, don't attack me in the comments. Don't attack me in the comments. I know I know that I said that I'm gonna do what if, the coffee shop idea with Walter and Gail. Somebody, I swear, I really wish I had that comment pulled up, but man, my man put that shit almost every I'm asking this question again. What if Walter and Gail went into a coffee business instead of meth? I'm like, dude, yes, okay, I'll make it happen, bro. I swear to fucking God, I will make this shit happen because it's a good idea. It's a really good idea. So I'll keep it there. But just taking a quick step back to the what if Howard killed Lalo situation. Yeah, it's. I like where that video ends. And people are gonna be like, "Oh no, what the fuck?" It's changing. Like the way I made this video, it's gonna fundamentally change the way you look at Howard. Fingers crossed if I do, because I'm gonna basically turn him into a villain as much as Lalo is a villain, So there's that. Sorry, I just had a fucking mean brain fart just for a second. But yeah, so that's gonna be the what if. That's gonna be the what if situation that I'm gonna be looking at here. But after that, though, then it's coming back, So and people talk a lot of shit about my boy Turtle. My boy Turtle is my man who sent me $12 and had the video idea of what if Lalo broke his legs when he jumped on Jimmy's car. And believe it or not, because I didn't want to post it because I didn't want to put him on blast because apparently a lot of people thought that was a dumb idea and I'm scraping from the bottom of the barrel. Bro, that is a fucking pretty awesome idea if you really think about it. I mean, I can make the hearing just the pitch. Yeah, okay, it kind of sounds a little lazy, but the execution that I can do with this shit, because one, just to kind of play devil's advocate here, because I will be doing that video, but I will be doing that video, but just to let you know, Howard jumping off that car, breaking his legs. Okay, first of all, just imagine the logistics really quick. You have Nacho and Howard. Nacho and Lalo are out in the desert. Nobody else is there, but Jimmy's car is there. But as you can see, Jimmy's car, it's there. Shit. Still has its tires on it, still blah, blah, blah. So, granted, literally only a day passed, but it's just Lalo and Nacho there. So what the fuck is stopping him from, I don't know. Okay, Lalo breaks his legs from overthinking a jump. Bro, shit. Nacho, help me. Why? Why would he? Nacho could fucking leave Lalo dead in the desert, drive back home, go back to Gus, and I don't know where Lalo is. Last place I saw him was in the desert by the fucking well, where he said you could insert clip there. But if you watch that episode, you will see, oh no, go ahead, my cousin will find me, blah, blah, blah. So, meaning that I don't fucking know. It's like, hey, Lalo gave him permission to leave. He didn't want to leave. They took the detour of going to check out Saul's old broken down fucking car. And He jumps down, breaks his legs. So all you could really do is say, hey, fucking Nacho, put two in his head, maybe fucking, I don't know, maybe even put his body inside the car. Why not? And even if the twins did find Lalo's body, who's to say that Nacho did it? Because is it wasn't just one fucking day ago where Saul got into the shootout with the fucking cartel, with the rival cartel gangs. So it's not out of the realm of possibility. While Lalo was waiting, he got picked off by some rival cartel gang, and then the twins, oh shit, they found his body. That's it. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. I respect your applause. But that's what. But that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, it's a good idea. But now, like, as far as where everything goes, that's another. I mean, honestly, it might even be the best ending Nacho could actually ask for because what? Okay, yeah, he killed Lalo. Wait, Gus is gonna keep him on his payroll? Mike's not gonna allow that shit. Remember, Mike was all like, "Yo, man, Varga, the kid wants out." Blah 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 blah. You know, so Mike would fight for Nacho to leave. If he doesn't, then I'm pretty sure him, Saul would maybe come to an understanding. And oh shit, hey Doctor Caldera, because Doctor Caldera also knows Nacho as well. So fuck, hey, maybe this is my imagination. Now, see now. I don't know. Fuck it. Maybe Nacho calls Dr. Caldera. Dr. Caldera just says, hey, I'm not in the business anymore, but he does remember the services by the vacuum repairman, blah, blah, because he maybe, I don't know, maybe he wants to use those services as well, or maybe he put those services away for a rainy day, whatever the case is. So that's all I'm saying. You know, like it's a really good idea. Turtle, if you're here or if you're watching this, you gave a fucking great idea, bro. I'm gonna be working on that shit the second I get to Europe. Maybe even while I'm on the plane. Trust me, bro. You did great. Who's this? Nah. Yeah. So that's it's a great idea. Let me just check out. Let's see, the old chatty is here. You killed Brock. Let's see, what if Walter died in the episode Fly? See, and I know a lot of people be trolling me on this on this channel. I get it, you know. I mean, hey, I get it. But bro, come on. What Walter died during the episode Fly? What the fuck did he do? Just full stop. What did he do? What did he do? You know, he is I don't know, man, you know. Oh shit. Oh, someone here. Let me see. Who is here? You're right, but it's more funny if you say Lalo broke his legs for some reason. That was funny to me. Yeah, I get it. It is funny, Michael. Trust me, I understand. Unwanted ghost. Do. Sounds pretty good. How you think the effect? Yeah, Ryan, but you'll see that very shortly, bro. Steve Gomez. Nope. Survive. Why the fuck would? I'm sorry. Maybe I'm feeling a little loose, you know. I don't know. But why is out of all the people to survive the shootout, Steve Gomez? I'm gonna be honest, guys. He's not my favorite character. He's one of my least favorite characters because I feel like he is a bona fide sidekick to Hank Schrader. That is all Steve Gomez is. You're never gonna see Steve Gomez without Hank, but you will always. There's more chances that you're gonna see Hank without Steve Gomez. Let that shit sink in for a second. Sometimes, and you know, I guess I'm gonna go. It kind of goes back to the fucking Captain America spiel that I went on last time. Sometimes side characters are. Sometimes side characters are just that. They're side characters. You don't. In very, 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 very rare circumstances, a side character gets promoted to becoming the main lead. Not the main character, but the main lead. Steve Gomez is not that person. He's not. As far as I know, I think in real life, he's actually a comedian. I don't know. But that's all I'm saying. It's just like, that's just like saying, hey, like, for example, Huel. Huel, I think, is an awesome character. He's an awesome side character. But Kubi, he's just some guy that Huel knows. You know, I don't even think he's like a guy that Saul knows. You know, I mean, for sure he knows Saul, but you get the point. Where it's just like Bill Burr's character, Kubi, perfect as a side character because he's like, well, hey, you're not gonna fucking see him cooking any meth. He's not nowhere near it. Neither is Huel. Neither is Saul, for that matter. That's what, well, Saul is, but that's all I'm saying. Like sometimes side characters, they just can be side characters and they can be great at it. There's always going to be a main character that's not them, and that's perfectly fine. So why the fuck is Falcon Captain America? I'm sorry, I'll never let it go because they gaslit the fucking world into thinking that was a great idea. They could have had Bucky as the main character. He could have been Captain America. Falcon could have stayed Falcon. Who the fuck cares about Joaquin Torres? Like, yeah, I'll never let that go. And the fact that this movie cost like upwards of $350 million plus reshoots and promotion, $350 million, meaning that they needed to make that money back or at least more than that money to at least have a profit. Right now, as we very stand, hold on, I'm actually gonna Google this shit really quick. I'm sorry, you guys can't see my screen, but if you could, you'd be like, oh shit. But Captain America for box office. Oh boy. Captain America Brave New World box office as of 20 years ago from comicbookmovienews.com has made approximately $400 million. But then you got other people, wait, $400 million hits, yep. Meaning this movie is not even good. It probably broke even or not even broken even. Yeah. So, oh shit, 400 million. You remember when fucking Captain America Civil War came out? $400 million was like, okay, cool. That's what they made in the first 2 weeks. This shit been out since fucking Valentine's Day, over a month. Nothing. It's so bad. A fucking movie theater fell apart while the shit was playing and nobody was in. So that's all. And that is because you tried to fucking promote a side character, a sidekick to the fucking main role. Breaking Bad could have went on for 10 seasons, and Steve Gomez could have been alive for 9 of them, and he still wouldn't have been able to be the next fucking Hank Schrader because he's just a side character. And that's all it needs to be. There's nothing wrong with it. There's not like a side dish, like, hey, you got your steak, but you also have your macaroni or your broccoli or whatever the case is, because hey, as much as I like broccoli, it's not a fucking steak. So hey, if that paints a picture for anybody, there you go. So yeah, that's the reason why. No, so Steve Gomez living in any situation where Hank doesn't, it's just I don't see it personally. So yeah. Oh man, let's see. Batman and Robin. This guy. Let's see. Yep, I completely agree. I completely agree. Merge, would you have any DC content in the future? Funny. That is very, very funny. See, I do. I do, but it's like a two-way street because and I'm pretty sure I could probably cover them both either way. But so here's my thing. I like the DC video movies and stuff like that, and I'd love to do a what if on them. But then it's kind of like I somewhere in my writing process, it goes from same movie, just moving some stuff around to what if I did this? Because just if you know my channel, then I did I did a Spider-Man what if a couple months ago. And originally when I started making that Spider-Man what if, my thing was I just want to rewrite Venom to have Spider-Man in it. But while I was writing the video, like somewhere down in the process, it went from okay, I'm just gonna improve upon the actual Venom movie to let's just make something different, And then that's how I ended up with that video that I ended up with. And I even still think about it now. I'm like, man, that's a missed opportunity. I could have did this what if for that Venom movie. Someone's at my door. Bear with me for a second, guys. I'm looking through my window. Who the? Fuck. Okay. But yeah, so that is my feelings on that. So as far as DC content, yeah, I'd love to tackle it, but it's just kind of figuring out the right angle in, so to speak, because I want to, because I have like for example, I have like ideas, but at the same time, those my ideas are like, oh man, that shit's gonna be like, oh shit, that's maybe 4,000 views over the span of a month. And I'm just like, that's not gonna do it for me. I appreciate every view that I get, but it's one of those things where it's like I put a lot of, I mean, a lot of you do understand, but dude, I put a lot of fucking effort into making these videos, especially when I'm like writing the stuff, because it's not like nothing's like direct. I'm never speaking into the mic just freestyling my what if videos. Like I'm fucking everything, every pause, every word that's said, and every inflection, all that shit is kind of like purposeful and written down for those reasons. So fuck, I don't want to. Yeah, I want the video to do well, and I'm pretty sure it will in the future as the channel grows. But man, it's a little disappointing when I see shit. I'm just like, oh, you guys didn't like that one. Okay, well, make another one, I guess. But yeah, I want to do some more DC content, but I don't know. I guess I'm just having to figure out where would I go. Will you rank or do a retrospective on Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul? Do you guys want that shit from me? Like, do you want me to like I can do it, and I probably might. Give me something to do. But I don't know. Like I feel like a lot of people do them very well, and when I see like certain retrospective videos, like for example, I think it's this guy Kiwi something. I don't know him exactly, but I'm like, and he does the videos, and his videos are like an hour, 2 hours long, and I'm like, shit, yo, who the fuck's the? Yes, that's him, Vivid Kiwi. Shout out to you, buddy. But he like his shits are really long. I'm like, God damn, like, do I got to do that? But at the same time, I'm like, I guess that's the only way to really go through it. I love hearing your insights, and oh, that's cute. Thank you. So I mean, I guess as far as retrospectives go, I mean, just for the sake of content, maybe I can kind of go by season by season, then do a compilation. Maybe you really gonna have to get back to me when I'm actually settled in, because when I start farming for ideas, that's when because I actually have a video that it's probably not gonna be ready in time soon, but I probably have a video talking about like top Gus Fring top 5 badass moments and shit like that. I got some stuff like that I really want to do. So it just depends, man. It really depends. But definitely. How about you rank your what ifs? When I figure when I when I start broadcasting my lives from my computer, and I can be able to put my picture and picture it, like put my face, in the bottom left hand corner of the screen while looking at my what ifs, that's when I'll do that. But not right now, dude. I not just not right now. Not because I don't want to, but just not. I legitimately don't know how. Who's this? Better watch TV. Well, shit, man. Better watch TV. They're better than me. Shit. I mean, I've seen some of their videos. Their shit is good. I watched a few, and I remember some people was like, "Yo, collab with this person." I'm like, I don't know them. They're doing perfectly fine without me. Like, I'm sorry. Like, and again, I just don't have the time. So it's one of those things where, hey, we're gonna cross paths at some point. It's at this point it's inevitable. So look out for that one of these days. Do you want to do what if Hank survived the desert? I did that, bro. My boy got it already. Lewis, the motherfucking madman. Let's see what else I got. But that is something I will be needing to write down, actually, just to make it official. Retrospective. Okay. So, hold on. Let me close my door. People got here. Oh, fudge cake. But yeah. So retrospectives. That's something I'll do. I don't mind giving my opinion. I like talking, as you guys can tell. Um, yeah, and I'm also I can't really say when. It might be while I'm on the plane because then I just have nothing but time really. But I'm really thinking about doing like a what? Yeah, I've been a member for 3 years. Better Watch TV is going to receive my first play button. Bro, man, I can't wait to receive my first play button. Oh God, I'm like 60%. I'm like 65, 40% of the way there, like, so I still got a little ways away, so I can't, hey, more power to them. Shout out to them. I hope they're doing great. They, make some good shit. So, hey, I can't complain about that. But yeah, so definitely gonna do some retrospectives. I do have maybe like a 10 years later kind of deal, as far as, hey, what are these characters doing, And I did want, and I also wanted to get back into like my little mini what ifs as well, just maybe do like a video with like 4 or 5 different videos on it. Something, but I guess all good things are gonna just take some time. That's all. Who's this? What? That's crazy. Okay, let's see what else we got here, folks and folkers. Yeah, Better Watch TV should give me a shout out on Wanted Ghosts. Yeah, shout out to Better Watch TV. I'll say it from the heavens for everyone to hear because I believe that they are the best best Breaking Bad content channel out there. I'll say it. They're a bigger channel than me. You know what I mean? So shit, they're doing a lot of stuff right. So hey, and I'm subscribed. I'll say that. I subscribe to this shit. But yeah, so there's that. Who? What? Okay, let's see. Someone did try me. Yeah, yeah. Appreciate you, Ghost. Yo, I feel like shout out to Unwanted Ghosts really quick, guys. Seriously, this man, this per dude. Shout out to you, man. Because it's like legit. I feel like it's like I feel like he's legitimately talking to me. Do you think the Immortal was a bad character? Yeah, that guy's fucking trash, bro. He's fucking garbage. Fucking worse. And the worst part about him being the character that he is the fact that he can't die. Meaning every time he does die, it's kind of pointless because it's like, oh god. Like I remember when he came in the end of Invincible season 1. He came back to life in the same episode that and then he was killed again in the same episode. And he just yells and screams and is just an arrogant old fuck. Like, dude, you got duplicate. You could have all the threesomes in the world. Is that not enough for you? Seriously, asking for a friend. I would quit. Why would you still feel the need to be a superhero at this point in time when you died all these times, dude? And the fact that he can die and they have the technology to fucking reattach someone's head and then he can come back to life, that's just a whole nother situation where you're just like, well, then anything could be anything at this point. Like why the fuck didn't couldn't Rex come back to life? If you seen what the fuck Cecil went through with his skin coming off and shit like that, like, come on, like I don't know. I feel like sometimes when you make these indestructible, awesome these characters who can do anything, it's kind of like, well, then why didn't they do this? For example, I hear everyone talking about the whole conquest scene and stuff like that. When Cecil put the little earbud in Mark's ear, why didn't he do the same shit for Conquest? I would put like 5 of them shits inside Conquest's head compared to Mark. Like, look what the fuck he did. The fuck, like, so I don't know, man. Oh man. Let's see. Who else do we have? I wonder if Saul Goodman, blah blah blah. What? Let's see. Immortal sucks. Yep. Don't even get me started on Duplicate. Duplicate, same. I liked the fact that we saw her brother, Multi-Paul, who was able to showcase what their powers could actually do in a really, really cool and creative way. Because fuck, first of all, him crushing his clone bodies like to get out the cell, awesome. Like that shit was really cool. And then when he was trying like that shit he was doing with Duplicate, when he actually made a clone version of himself to kick himself further, to propel forward more. Like that shit was cool. Or even that scene where he was fucking beating up Rex. Like, dude, like yeah, that's what a person who has all those clones of himself would be doing. Like they would be a fucking menace. I would like, dude. And then the very fact that they can keep a version of themselves just tucked away, like that version of myself would be fucking learning German somewhere, or be like, just put that person away and make him like a super genius for later. You know what I mean? Because then, once all the clones die, all you got left to fall back on is the person who knows fucking German or all this other shit. So that's how I feel about that. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Can you do a tier list ranking? Blah, blah. Okay, bottle stopper. Yeah, so all that tier list shit, the retrospective shit, that's gonna be coming, I'd say, sometime in the month of May. Because what I wanted to do, an idea that I actually did want to cover, and I probably might cover it on a live like this, is doing the iceberg thing. The iceberg video. Like, I, I don't think I'm gonna make my own, but I'll probably just take someone else's and be like, yeah, let's see how deep the iceberg goes and all this other shit. So, ah. Yeah, let's see what else do we got here. Yeah, why didn't Duplicate have guns? You could have had a gun, a sword, a fucking horse. You could have had literally anything, but no, I'm just myself with a fucking number on my chest. Dumbest shit in the world. Um, oh, that reminds me, Ghost. Yeah, I'm going to for the membership channel. Oh fuck, damn. By the way, guys, I did dye my hair gray. I kind of wanted to look like a grandpa. Who knows? I mean, maybe my shit will turn back black eventually, but hey, that's just what the fuck it is right now. Um, but to all members of my channel, I'm I don't know how this is gonna go yet, but I will be creating a custom Discord. Again, I don't know how to use Discord for shit, but fingers crossed on this one. But I'm gonna be making a Discord for the members. We'll be putting the first link in the chat. You're fine, bro. You are fine. But I'm gonna be putting a Discord in the chat for in the membership on the membership in my membership community as well. So this is just gonna be another trial run because if you guys are with me from day one, you know how horrible the first trial went with my Discord with some fucking, I forget what his name is, but hey, so fingers crossed, hey, I'm working this shit out this time around, so let's see what happens. What if Walter was cased and Jesse escaped? Blah, blah, no, he would die, but with Jesse free, probably fucking not. What the fuck what can Jesse do? I don't know, man. But yeah, go. So look out for that link later on. I don't have Twitch, but I think I should. Because Twitch is fuck. I feel like an old man for real now. I won't even ask that question. I'll Google it. Let's see. Iceberg tier list. Drive the algorithm. Yeah, it does. It does. It fucking does. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, membership's running out. That's fine. What do you think the absolute version of Captain America would look like? Absolute Captain America. I'm not even joking. Probably a Donald Trump-like person. Like a smug, racist bully. You know what I mean? Like that's what I imagine like an absolute Captain America to be. Maybe instead of the shield being red, white, and blue, it's probably fucking gold. Like I don't know, like genuinely, that's kind of what I would have pictured an absolute Captain America to be, because obviously the absolute version of anything is one of those alternate versions and stuff like that. So I would imagine like just a racist asshole who, yeah, he can maybe get shit done, but doesn't really, you know, fuck Homelander. That's what absolute Captain America is. Shit, that is it right there. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god, your idea for absolute Captain America is just Soldier Boy from the boy. Well, I came up with it first, motherfucker. So guess what, Mad Smoke? I figured it out before you did. But yep. Crazy that Don Romanesque. Yeah. I can talk about the hatred for that orange fuck all day, but you know what? We're not gonna do that on this channel. Will the stream stay on? Will the stream stay on YouTube? Yes, this stream is going to stay on YouTube. Last time went live, I did not. It went, it went on unlisted. So only if people just had to click on the link and stuff like that, and I didn't figure that shit out. It's like 2 days later, so that's probably why a lot of people didn't see that stream. But yeah, these streams are going to stay on YouTube. I'm going to try my best to do a stream once a week, maybe. I mean, if they get popular, like for example, like right now, like man, like shit. I mean, I consider this a lot of people. I mean, 19, and I think I read seen like there was like up to maybe 30 people here at one time recently, just a couple minutes ago. Shit, I think again, I'm no fucking Kai Cenat or no I Show Speed or none of those people, but I look at that shit like, that's something for me to be proud of, to be honest with you, So yeah, I want to try to at least do these like once a week, preferably on a Monday or a Wednesday. One of those, just to kind of give you guys a different look at me, because hey, sometimes we want to talk about other shit like Invincible or Captain America flopping and shit. So hey, I love to have these talks. So by all means, guys, I welcome it. Please, hey, if you like the streams, check out the videos. And I think for the majority of my streams, they're always gonna have like that thumbnail version of that little animated version of me as well. Uh, Oh, that's cool. I mean, the donors are awesome as well, but for me, to be honest with you, like if I see a donation, $50 or $100, I'm like, fuck, that's awesome. But I'm not gonna be the type to go on live to be like, give me money, please. I'll do push-ups. Like I don't want to go down that route because I got other stuff to do. If there's nothing I want to talk about, then I guess I'll just end the stream. You know what I mean? Like it's not that hard. And this chat's pretty fucking active too. So it's one of those things where it's like, oh shit, like what else can we talk about here? For example, like my boy, hold up, like my boy Michael C. They probably would have just abandoned Hector, although the cartel would have been after him. Maybe they. Okay, I don't know what Michael. Sorry, bro. I put you on the spot. That's my fault, not yours. And this is what I got in response. Michael, you're still my boy, but it wasn't really your time yet. We can admit that. You're a man of respect. I like that. Yep. Here you go. You. Oh, this person was watching me last time when I had like fucking 2 viewers or whatever. But we had a good fucking time. Yutta the Watcher. You should do What If Ultron was good in the MCU. I think Thanos would get his ass whooped. I mean, let's be honest here. I don't think anyone could fucking top the What If version of that shit. When Ultron was in the Vision body and he just zip, that was it. It was no. It was the most unceremonious death I've ever seen of a big bad villain ever. Like I was like, geez, why didn't he do that from like what the fuck, why didn't you do that from the beginning? Like you got this fucking guy wanted to get rid of the Soul Stone. The second he would have fucking popped up out the portal when Captain America was holding his hand back, Vision zip his ass up. I don't know, I mean, hey, sorry. But yeah, Master Chief, bro, dude, I haven't seen the new Halo series. I'm probably never gonna watch it. I heard it's not as good as whatever the fucking inspiration was. And I'll be honest, I maybe played Halo 1, Halo 2, and Halo 3 for the OG Xbox. Anything outside of that scope of those games, I have no clue on what the fuck it is. I know there's a Cortana, you know, the little hologram chick. I know there's the Warthogs, you know, the cars you drive. There's the Needler, that's that little fucking gun that shoots little needles. And then my memory's gone, you know, because I'll be honest, even when I had the Halo game back in the day, I didn't play that shit for the story. Like I think I was literally just I fucking loved the multiplayer mode because hey, I got siblings. So we used to play like four players at once and stuff like that. That shit was really fun. But I never really paid attention to the story at all because I was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. And granted, I was maybe like fucking maybe like 13 or 14 at the time, and I was just like, hey, I was just happy to be playing the game, shooting shit, you know. So yeah. But as far as that goes, hey man, more power to all the Halo fans out there. I hope the games get better and better. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, yeah, I guess you can. You know, like I was gonna say, I don't really know how you can improve upon that. But hey, if I guess they're doing that shit for Call of Duty, there should be a Halo games maybe once every 3 years or something like that. But I don't know, man. Halo reaching infinite, huh? Yeah, I think you know what turned me off to Halo. It's just so it's so dumb. But what really turned me off to Halo was when the Halo, I believe it was the ODST. Help me out, Chad. I think it's kind of it has that top down view of the screen where it kind of looks like League of Legends or some shit like that, where it's not even. I, am I tripping? What do you think of RDJ coming back to recast the DJ? We're gonna talk about that in just a second. But am I tripping about the fucking Halo ODST thing? Like that one has like a different view from the other ones. Please tell me yes. Fuck yeah! Thank you, Dakin Productions, Dakin, Dacon, yes, you. Thank you. Yeah, not ODST. Okay, cool. So I'm not the only one. But I didn't even play that game. But when back in the day when I had like the Game Informer magazine from, you know, like I think everyone who actually owns a game system probably signed up for at one point. But when I had the Game Informer magazine, I used to like read through it and watch like look at the pictures and stuff like that. I'm like, that's Halo? Oh God, why the fuck they gotta ruin shit? And mind you, this is me at the age of maybe like 14 or 15, just like they ruined it. Like and I didn't really have like that much experience in playing those top down games and stuff like that. So I didn't know any better. But when I'm seeing that shit, I'm like, but you had, you know, the Halo 1, the Halo 2, the Halo 3, and then they want to come back with the, you know, Reach and Infinite and stuff like that. But I'm like, by that time I felt like it was over. Because for me, in my opinion, the highlight of the Halo series was when I was able to get inside the Banshee, the little flying machine thing. I don't know what I couldn't tell you what level it was on. I don't even know what game it was on. I think it was Halo 2 or 3. I'm not really sure. But thank you. But man, when I got in that shit, because I was like, I'm flying. And then I had the little, you know, shooting stuff, and I'm like, oh no, the fucking, and then you get shot at, and then the thing kind of spirals down. Oh shit, I'm fucking dying. You know, like that shit it was just really, really fun to have an ability. So not only I'm running with a gun, I can jump inside of a car, but oh shit, I can shoot the bad guys out of their vehicle and then jump in mine. Oh man, I'm fucking flying, you know, like immediately. And I fell in love with that shit. That shit was, to me, was the highest high. The only thing that could probably make that higher is if they would have maybe made the game open world and I can go out and I can start from the fucking ground and I can fly to the fucking stratosphere looking down at the earth, you know, like Superman. You know, like that would have been the only thing that would have been the only thing and even that would have made it better because bro, or like on a motorcycle that goes supersonic or some shit like that. But man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Cause honestly, like if I were to point out video games right now, hold on, let me see. You definitely like Infinite LOL open world sandbox with so many vehicles. But the question is for you, bro, Dakin Productions. I'm asking you specifically: are the vehicle? I mean, okay, yeah, you can maybe fly. Sure, can you? But also, how can you go fast? Can you know? Like I don't know. Like is and is Halo? I don't think it's for the PlayStation 3, is it? I think that's like a Xbox exclusive. I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, Drew Sharp reference. Where? Okay. Let's see. Appreciate the consistent uploads. Thomas Mackey Matthew, just the person I wanted to see or talk to, really. Dakin, feel free to answer that question about the vehicles in Halo whenever you can. How high can you go and how fast can you move? That's the two questions I want to know. As far as my boy Thomas Mackey Matthews here, Matthew, shout out to you. Shout out to you, bro. My man is desperate for me to be like, yo, and I mean this in the nicest way possible. Like I mean it as like, yo, this guy's been a fucking this guy's been a fucking oh, I see. This guy's been just on me like he is fucking at it. Like, hey, did you read my script? Hey, did you check it out? Hey, man, I just want to let you know I poured my heart and soul into this script. And then he kept sending me like some revisions and stuff like that. And I'm like, dude, I'll be honest, I have not read it right now. I have a bit of time. So while I am outside smoking my marijuana, I will comb through my emails and I will find your script and I will take a look at it. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause I'll be honest, bro. Like, hey, that makes my life a lot easier as far as making these videos. Because if you already have a script, all that needs to be done from there is for me to read it in my own tone and dialect and then record it from there. Done and done. And of course, obviously, if I like it and if I need to make any adjustments, I will. But for the time being, bro, that's basically it. That makes everything great. Exceptions from what the fuck is this? I don't know what this means. I think people are talking Halo again. Let's see. You can fly. Oh shit, my boy came back. So yeah, shout out to you, Thomas. I'll get back to you in just a second. Going back to my boy Dakin Productions. Is it Dakin? Please don't enunciate it. I don't care. I'm fucking sorry. It's gonna be Dakin today. So you can fly, swing from a cable like Spider-Man. And best of all, you can pretty much go to the sandbox limit band. Go to the sandbox limit band shit, and you can go super fast too. I'm about to watch a fucking Let's Play. I'm about to watch a Let's Play because I want to see what that's all about. Can I swing like Spider-Man? Like, bro, you got come on, man. I'll check it out. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an Xbox exclusive though for the Halo games. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. But yeah, Thomas, thank you again, bro. I appreciate you. Please, if you got more scripts, send them my way. Shit, make my life easier. I'll shout you out, bro. Don't even worry about it. PC, fuck that. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Going back to Dakin Productions, dude. My daughter likes PC games. For me, I am a monkey. I am a chimpanzee. Not chimpanzee, but chimpanzee. Meaning that for me to engage in video games of my choosing and my like and my desires, I need to be holding a controller. Analog sticks, directional pad, X, square, triangle, circle, L1, L2, R1, R2, PS button in the middle. That's what I need. I'm sorry, like no shame on PC because hey, you guys do a lot of shit that I can't do, and the fact that you guys can mod your game out and still enjoy it and do the whole ASDF, JKLM, semicolon, and all the other shit, bro, I can't. I feel like this is what your hands will look like 20 years of playing video games on the computer. Like I fucking can't. Hold up. I watched a lot of movie reviews from YouTube. No. That's not what I just seen. I usually use a controller when I play on PC. Damn. I usually use a controller when I play on PC. Well, I guess I ain't got an excuse now, do I? Oh, man, that'll be one of my goals. I'm like, you know what? I feel like when I make it to like, I don't know, 60,000 subscribers or something, I'm going to be like, all right, Live stream Halo. You know, this is the promise I made to Dakin Productions. I'm gonna fucking do this shit. So I'll keep that shit in mind. I could email you ideas as well. Yo, Oostala. Fuck. You're just the watcher to me. The watcher, absolutely. Anyone in this chat, absolutely. Feel free. Email me a script if you like. Just know, just please just don't. Hey, what if some shit? Oh, what if Jesse somehow killed all the Nazis when you know what I mean? When he was chained up. What if Jesse somehow broke the chains and blah? Like, don't somehow me with that shit. How the fuck could that happen? You know, like just get, you don't gotta be so detailed, but at least kind of give me something to work off of. Because other than that, it's just like another idea. Oh shit, what if Howard was black? What if Walter White was Spanish? What if Gus was straight? I'm like, what the fuck does this even mean? My shit. It's exactly what I'm talking about, Dakin Productions. What if Jesse became the Hulk? What if? Fuck. It'd be cool, but we're not in that universe. Absolutely try to email me that new script. Yeah, please do. Please do. Like, I look forward to it. All of it. So please do. Thank you. Okay, I'm not trying to, let's see, flex, but this chat TBG gate. What? Wow. I don't think, I think I don't know, like, like something about chat GPT, like I've tried it, use it in the past. Bro, like that should make my, I like typing just like, oh, what if Howard from Breaking Bad killed Gus, or Howard from Better Call Saul killed Gus. And bro, like Howard is a well-respected lawyer from the show Better Call Saul, and which is a prequel to the show Breaking Bad. Gustavo, like, and then I'm just like, okay, get to the point, just fucking scrolling. I'm like, yeah, this shit is not for me. I can think, my brain, nothing's wrong with my brain, and it honestly makes me feel a lot better knowing that my idea is 100% original, knowing that I didn't get it from a source or from this or reading the back of a cereal box. Like, everything that's on my channel came from here. I didn't copy shit from nobody. And I think if I did, at this point, somebody would have probably tried to call me out. So that's something I kind of hold with. I give myself a lot of pride, and, I stand by a lot. So not to brag, but yeah. That's a good shout out. That's a good though, Tom. Like, yo, you got a 9.9 of your fucking man. And if you could, and not saying that I didn't, or not saying you don't have to, but if you could, this is specifically for Thomas Mackey Matthew. I know you sent me a lot of different revisions of the script and stuff like that, like little sections here and there and stuff like that. And keep in mind, I seen the email, but I did not read the email. So if you could, and I mean, I'll go through it later, but if you could resend the script, but with all those changes that you've made already included, if you haven't already done so. If that makes sense, hope that makes sense. Thank you. Let's see. Thank you very much, Thomas. Let's see. What are your thoughts about the relaunched Marvel Ultimate Universe? The Watcher. Let me tell you right now. I haven't. I'm a big fan of the Baker. Like, I mean, obviously he's the driving force of everything, but I'm a big fan of like his plan, like putting his plan into motion as far as like going to a random universe and trying to, stop all the superheroes from becoming superheroes. Like, I'm a big fan of the Ultimate Spider-Man. Like, I really like that version of Spider-Man. The fact that he's a lot older. His fucking Uncle Ben and J. Jonah Jameson run the Daily Bugle. That shit is fucking cool. You know what I mean? Like, it's really interesting stuff. But for the Maker, like, my favorite as of right now is still gonna be the Absolute Doctor Doom's origin story. If you've seen that one, shit, bro, bro. And if you didn't read it through it all the way, all you have to do, two of my favorite comic people is Comics Explained and Dope Spill. Dope Spill or Talk Comics Explained. Those two, without a doubt, are some of the best comic book narrators, commentators, I feel, in YouTube. It would be, comic book historian, but since the passing of, rest in peace, Benny, the show, it's just not the same, in my opinion anyway. Like the channel, I'll still watch videos here and there, but it's really not the same. But yeah, definitely, it's good so far. But I'm also just, I gotta. It's just like a lot. It's a lot going on with it as well. With the fucking Iron Man. Then Iron Man's dad dies, and then it's Iron Lad. But at the same time, his back broke, and I'm just like. And then the Red Skull is Bucky Barnes. Oh shit, I said it out loud. Oh fuck, Wolverine's a Winter Soldier. Oh shit, like it's some good shit. But right now, like, man, I wanted to kind of like, my thing I'd really want to do is just read it all at once, as opposed to being like, okay, we gotta wait for the next issue, because you got the single issues, then you got the team ups, and then you got everything else, and it's like, I just want to read more of this, because like, for example, the Maker and the Absolute Doctor Doom, no, Absolute, the Ultimate Doctor Doom story. I'll preach that shit to the heavens, bro. Like that shit right there is sad. Like, to say the least, it is fucking sad. Like, damn. Yeah. Have you heard of One World Under Doom? You should really get the design of the. Did I? Is that the one when he's in Battle World? When he got all the stones? Fuck. Hold on. Pause this story. Scrolling up, someone had asked me. I couldn't. I'm sorry I'm sorry I don't remember the name, but someone asked me, "Hey, what's your thoughts on the Robert Downey Jr. being cast as Doctor Doom?" I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think that's a great idea. The reason why I think that's a great idea, thank you. The reason why I think that's a great idea is because right now, at this very moment in time, when it comes to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I'll say it, that shit's fucking dead. It's dead. Reason why? Come on, like who's the guy? Who's the main character? Who's the leader? Who's the team? Nobody. You know what I mean? You don't have anybody. So with that, it's dead. And you needed the fucking guy who died to bring it back to life, but he's gonna come back as a villain. And I think that's it. I think that's gonna be awesome, because this is the guy who gave his life for the world, maybe even for the universe. And him coming back and fucking Tom Holland seeing him, Captain America. I mean, maybe not Captain America, but like honestly, anybody seeing Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom in the MCU, they would see him. They'd be like, "Why the fuck is he bad now?" Like, and that would create intrigue. And then apparently, I think I read somewhere in a leak that Robert Downey Jr.'s the Doctor Doom has a direct connection to Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man in the MCU. So that's fucking interesting, isn't it? Because then it's like, okay, what connection could that be? Like, okay, and then my only thoughts about the whole thing though is, when they do this, I don't mind hearing his voice, even though I'm pretty sure his voice is going to be different than what we come to expect. But I hope and pray that we get Doctor Doom with the mask on for the entirety of the movie, because that's what Doctor Doom is. You know what I mean? Maybe the ending, at the very end, where when they either inevitably kill him, or they reset the universe and he's back to whatever he is. But I just hope he has a mask on, and I'm not talking about this fucking heads up display shit where, like, oh, let's zoom inside the mask and see his facial react. No, keep his mask on, let him talk how he wants to talk, whatever the case is, and just let him be as powerful as he wants. That's all you got to do. But showing his face, I feel like it's going to be like, okay, well, that's just fucking Iron Man. Like, that's the last thing that I want to say. So that's, and just like Superman for DC, this Avengers Doomsday, I won't even say Avengers Secret Wars 2, I guess, but that's going to be a make or break moment for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's going to be either, okay, Marvel is so fucking back, or yeah, this shit should have stopped after Endgame. You know, like that's literally the only two options. Because right now I'm skewing more towards this shit should have stopped after Endgame because, bro, like let's be let's be fucking honest here. What after Endgame has came out that was like, damn, this shit was fucking awesome. Maybe Spider-Man No Way Home, but even still, it's kind of like, yeah, maybe, you know, because looking back on Spider-Man No Way Home, you're like, this movie could have been better. It could have been a lot better. I mean, it was great. I loved it, but let's be honest here. You know, like there's you know there's problems with it. You know, and then after that, who else is there? You know, you had Shang-Chi, which I felt like was just a mid-ass fucking movie. Kung Fu. I feel like the fight scenes were good, but I also felt like it was just like this is basic shit. You know, Shang-Chi, honestly, prove me wrong, but I feel like the fight scenes in Captain America Winter Soldier was better than Shang-Chi. And Shang-Chi is a fucking movie based off of martial arts. That's just me. I feel like maybe even some of the fight scenes in fucking Iron Fist was better than Shang-Chi. And Shang-Chi's supposed to be the quote master of Kung Fu. So hold on. So there's that, you know. Then who else who what else came out? Black Widow, which fucking comes out in chronological order. Comes out like it's supposed to be Captain America: Civil War, Black Widow, then Infinity War. But nope, fuck that shit. We're gonna have fucking Black Widow come back after she's dead, like long dead. Like this bitch is fucking dead. For what? You know what I mean? Like God, and then the Black Widow movie that honestly nobody cared about. So much so that they just dropped it on Disney Plus because they knew no one was really gonna watch it because it's like, what are they really saying? Oh shit, Black Widow, she has a sister. Okay. Fuck, I don't care. Okay, what else? Oh, she never knew her mom. Why the fuck is that important now? You know, like, shit, she has, oh fuck. And then the fact that they didn't include, at least I personally feel after the very first Avengers movie, that meant there was a green light for there to be nothing but crossovers and, you know, we can have team up movies basically every time. How cool would it have been? Thor and Ant-Man, you know, like have two Avengers in one movie. So that way it's like, it at least feels like an Avengers movie because half these other movies that came out, especially in phase 4, all of them have you just basically saying, well, why isn't the Avengers coming to help them out? Whether it's the Marvels, that could have been one. Why didn't you send Thor? No, we sent fucking Valkyrie, who's in a suit. What the fuck is going on? You know, it's like you could have did so much with these characters at all. And the best part about them is just fucking teaming them up. Fuck, you made a Captain America movie, Brave New World, but then you fucking put all the Hulk villains in it, and then a cameo from Bucky. Where's the Avengers that you're supposed to be fucking leading? Dude, like, I don't know, man. And I get it, yeah, the Avengers team is disbanded, but you don't have anyone's phone number? You can't call anybody for help? Dude, like, the fuck, you know, like that, and that's the shit that bothers me, you know, and it's not even, and it's something that's easily fixable. Like, honestly, like, it's one of those things where it's like, what are the people who make the decisions on making these movies thinking when they're making these movies? Because you're like, you have to think like, okay, this shit's not going to end well. Then why do it at all if it's not going to end well? Seriously, why do it? They should have made a Hulk. They should have made they either should have made a Hulk movie or just shouldn't have made that movie because it honestly feels like a movie that didn't even need to exist. And if it did need to exist, then why didn't they just, this Captain America 4 movie could have been a great subplot in the fucking She-Hulk movie. Like that could have been honestly the best that anyone could have hoped for. Because the She-Hulk movie, I believe it was $180 million for that trash. Just saying, it's garbage. If you watched it, happy for you, but it's trash. The best part about it was literally the one Daredevil episode, if that. So, yeah. But that's all I'm saying. Like, that would have been the best storyline to tell. Not only to bring She-Hulk somewhere into some sort of prominence, because what you guys did to her in that show, it just wasn't fair. Like, fuck, you know, like either keep her as She-Hulk all the time or don't. But doing this fucking back and forth shit, all you did was come up with a fucking shitty product, period. Because now it's like, the fuck She-Hulk? Like, wait a minute. In the comics, no, she doesn't do. She's straight up She-Hulk because she's like, yeah, I can fucking get away with this shit because I'm awesome, you know. And then at the same time, if they would have fucking just included the Red Hulk storyline in She-Hulk, then they could have had a reason for fucking Red Hulk and Green Hulk talking and potentially fighting, and then She-Hulk could have been the fucking attorney. It was right there. It was right fucking there. I'm sorry, guys. Like, am I tripping? Does that idea sound out of the ordinary or sound like something that could have been difficult? Because fuck, man, I just kind of feel like the past few Marvel movies where I just feel like the past few Marvel movies were made by people saying, "Oh yeah, you think my shit's trash? I'll show you trash," and then they give us that. You know, like it's just disappointing, man. Like it really, honestly and truthfully, is just disappointing because this went from a show that I was like, yo, I was telling my wife about this shit. I'm like, babe, if we gonna really be the, you know, like I'm joking, of course, but you know, it's like, hey, if we're gonna, you know, like you got to get on board with this shit. You know what I mean? Like you got to be on board. You know, so I have my wife watch all the movies, with the exception of a few of them that I don't care for. I think Thor 1, 2, you can just you can just skip those. Like they don't really have shit to do with shit unless, you know, like even if you're watching Endgame, I feel like it's like, okay, I get it. But I just, oh my god, man, like seeing it now and trying to fucking you try to go to bat for it. You're just like, I mean, it's it's diverse. Is that the fucking word you want to use? Because shit, okay, diversity don't make shit. It doesn't make that diversity doesn't mean good. You know, it doesn't mean anything. It just means, okay, now I have a fucking colorful cast. What are you gonna do with it? Probably make shit, because that's what Captain America 4 was. Garbage, trash, basura, waste, excrement. Like it just wasn't it just shouldn't have been a movie. Like that's honestly where I fucking stand. But I just feel like, oh no, we can't cancel a Black Captain America movie on fucking Black History Month. I'm like, you guys chose to fucking put it there. You know, like just own up to that shit, you know, because if these plans of representation is something that you want to put at the forefront of the company, then I don't think having fucking multi-million dollar flops like Captain America, what's the one that came out before Captain, like the very last Disney movie that came out, oh, I don't fucking remember, but Moana 2, there it was. Arguably it was a pretty shitty movie, but because it went to theaters, that's something else. But like, for example, you have multi-million dollar flop we have a diverse cast. Captain America, trash. Recently we just came out with the movie Snow White, diverse cast. You know, the fucking box office poison known as Rachel Zegler, trash, garbage. And it's just like, and I just feel like if they just handled these movies with the same care that they handle all the other movies in, we'd be good. But I kind of feel, and maybe, and I'm trying to, but I'm trying to figure out, because a part of me wants to be like, are you guys just being like, okay, well, it has a Black Captain America, good enough. Who the fuck, who's writing it? I don't care. Who's directing it? I don't give a fuck. Whatever, just do it. You know, and I don't want to think that, because I would imagine that a lot of, hold on, I fucking cat. Fucking shit, guys. But yeah, I don't want to think that people are just purposely making shitty movies because, oh fuck, we got a black guy in it, that's good enough. Anyways, whoever's doing everything else, fuck it. But at the same time, I just want to think like, maybe just take your time. But also, that's what I feel. I feel like their mouths start to salivate at the idea of how much money they're going to make because they're pleasing so many people by pandering to having a black Captain America or black superhero X or whatever the case is, and they're not thinking about anything else that's required in the process of making a movie that should be required. So they're like, you know what? We're just virtue signaling so hard. Like, look at us. We got a black director. We got a black cast. We got black Captain America. We got black everything. Why the fuck does writing even matter? Just like, dude, this isn't fucking window dressing. You're not just you spent almost half a billion dollars on this movie, and it looks like shit. How the fuck do you even like come like I know I listen to a lot of podcasts, and even like some of the people who were actually working on the movie said, yeah, there's not a lot of faith in this fucking movie, guys. I'm letting you know right now. Thank you, bro. CJ, shout out to you, big dog. Shout out to CJ for the $2 for the $2 donation. To answer your question really quick, CJ, no. I believe that if Saul Goodman was out there, especially, because again, like maybe Saul rode with Walter to the spot for whatever reason. I don't fucking know. But no, if Saul Goodman revealed his face in front of the neo-Nazis, he would probably be dead. You want to know why I think that? Because the last time he was in a very similar situation during the episode Bagman, he was like, I'm amigo del cartel, amigo del cartel. And shit, and without the intervention of Mike, he would have fucking been dead. So in this situation, oh my fucking God, man. Shut up! That's my cat. I'm sorry. Like, this is a fat cat, guys. I'm sorry. She fucking gets annoying. But yeah, so I think Saul Goodman no, I don't think he could, because he could maybe convince Tuco because Tuco's a fucking idiot. But I feel like there's a difference. It's dumb for me to say it out loud, but I think there's a difference between a fucking idiot drug addict versus an idiot racist. That's just that's all I'm saying. So that's to answer your question, TJ. But yeah, back on topic. That's what I feel. I feel like I'm really disappointed with just how everything is just crumbling around us as far as like entertainment and stuff. And it's just like, yo, look, we paid $350 million for this movie. And it's just like, why the fuck would I care if it's not good? You could have paid all the money in the world for this movie and I wouldn't care. The only thing we would talk about is the fact that you paid all this money for this shitty product. It's no different than buying that fucking Cybertruck that breaks down after fucking less than a year. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense at all. So my advice would just be to, for the movie industry or just in general when writing scripts, it's like when you write it, just write the character. Don't write, because I think in every single one of my what if videos, and I don't want to put myself on par with fucking these multi-million-dollar writers, but in every single one of my scripts, I don't think color ever came up once. And for any of my characters, whether it's motivation or backstory or anything like that. Granted, Breaking Bad is already a built-in story and franchise and stuff like that. But, just mentioning it like, oh yeah, by the way, he's black. I'm like, and? I feel like that's the majority of what everybody fucking says when they try to include that shit. Oh, but this person's black. Like, you think that makes them free from criticism? What are you talking about? Because I feel like that right there just creates fucking what we call toxic positivity. I don't know what's going on with all these emotions right now, Shantae. Chill. But you know what I'm saying? Like, and I say this as a half black person, half white, whatever the case is, but I'm never going to be like, oh, just fucking throwing around the N-word and stuff like that, or, because it's just dumb. Yeah, it's annoying. So yeah, but that's what's fucking taking over the Hollywood bubble these days. Because I recently actually watched oh shit. I recently watched a movie. Yeah, Shantae, you're gonna get banned. Yep, you're banned. I'm sorry, dude. Send one more emoji and you are banned. Oh, that shit got your ass quiet, didn't it? Nah, you're going in timeout. Yeah, you're out of here. Sorry, dude. Peace. And that is how shit happens. Um, and poor, yeah. Oh man, I reported Shantae. God damn. Hey, see, I ain't do shit. Shout out to the chat right now. You know, big W's to the chat because I don't know what the fuck was going on right there. Ever see the show Banshee with Anthony Starr? I No, I haven't. I'm not even gonna pretend. But I think I seen a clip somewhere where it was like a guy where he's like racist or something like that, and the dude, Tommy from Power, huh? All right, I'll ask one more time. What if everyone died at the end of Breaking Bad? Ultimate dark ending. What if everyone died? DJ 29. I'll keep that in mind. Can you guys hear my cat meowing? Hmm. Damn. Yep. Fuck. Might as well just let this bitch in. Man, no, I think I'm actually probably gonna cut. Yes, I can hear it. Oh my god. All right, well, I'm just letting you know. I'm gonna flash it right here, man. See, the fucking door is closed, but there's a shadowy spot underneath that door as well. No cat abuse here, but she just can't be in here because got a big fat fucking unruly cat. She just wants to fucking climb on top of shit. I'm like, bitch, you are fucking at least 17 pounds. You are too big. Oh man, yep. They'll all die. But I think I'm gonna guys, this has been an awesome live chat. Live chat, Jesus, like fucking old. This has been awesome, guys. I'll be honest, I only maybe plan for this shit to maybe go for 30 minutes at most. But you guys really kept the conversation going, man. So I appreciate it all. Thank you for being here. Thank you to CJ for the $2 donation. Thank you to everyone who had questions and everyone who just stayed tuned from beginning to end. Like honestly, I appreciate it all. I'm going to eat some food. I'm going to smoke some weed, maybe not in that order. Then I'm going to start editing more of my I'm going to start editing more of this April Fool's video to get it out on time. So yeah, so it's been a wild ride. It's been nice. It's been great. Hold up, let me just okay. I'll give it. We got 1 minute of questions. Last bit of questions here. Big Brussel, starting with you. Hear me out. What if Walt's wheelchair bomb failed? It's on the list, bro. It's on the list. But see, the whole Hector's wheelchair bomb not working. Gus living through that shit all in the same video. Trust me, it's coming. Let's see, Kim. What if Kim wants to wait? Was Walt's lawyer? She would not be his lawyer. I don't know who that is. Brussel. Brussel? I don't know. Fridge. Peace out, bro. Did anybody think that Brock could? Okay, that was just stupid. Anyways, wait, what if Saul? Okay. All right, well, I've tried. Last one from Thomas. Is you my boy. What if Saul gave up Ed to disappear and Saul's reduced sentence to go further? I doubt it. Maybe Ed might already disappear himself by that time, in my opinion. I'm just saying. But yeah, so with all that out the way, thank you everybody for spending your afternoon with me. It was fun. It was great. We got to do this again sometime. Who knows how soon, but it's not going to be that long from now. I'll tell you that right now. Might be Friday. Who knows? Maybe. I really like talking to you guys. That's what I'll tell you right now. But I will say this. Thank you, and thank you. I will talk to you all later.